What is up, everybody? Welcome back to reboredpodcast. Today we'll be talking about the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer. We got it. The night that it came out, we were together, but then we left before it came out.
And then I came back and Jack jumped on me. I'm not even kidding. He literally jumped on me. He literally jumped on my back. That was the most affectionate I've seen Jack ever.
I was so happy. I was a little nervous that it wasn't going to come out.
I had faith the entire time.
It was like 8:36. I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, no.
And then it dropped.
And it dropped. Yes!
Dude.
But
we were screaming outside.
My neighbor was watching us from his window. He's like, they pretend to do work, but I know he's watching us. Mm-hmm. Shout out to my neighbor. I don't know your name, and I do know your name, and I'm not going to say it.
And then one of my friends was just sitting in the car watching us, and I was thinking about recording us because it was just so fun. Like we were just fucking screaming.
Yeah, it would have been good to insert right here, but we don't have it, so we can't.
Yeah.
Now, greatest trailer of all time? Yes.
I mean, it's the most viewed so far.
Yeah, it's breaking records. It has like,
but it's like, let's be honest, it's because of like, where's the fucking? It was like that for like 3 months.
But it didn't disappoint though.
Yeah,
which is impressive.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we can just go through it bit by bit.
How much money do you think this is gonna make?
I don't know. I would if it wasn't COVID. With all my heart, I'd say it'd be the highest grossing movie of all time. I truly think it. Mm-hmm. But with COVID, I think that it will pass the $1 billion mark, but I can't say that for sure because we don't know what's going to happen with the Delta thing.
It's definitely passing the $1 billion mark.
Yeah. 2 billion? Maybe. It's going to be so good. Okay, hang on. Well, I just got to go to the trending. Number 1, bitch. All right. So we open where the first half of the trailer is probably what the first half of the movie is. We're dealing with the consequences of Far From Home, and it looks like quite severely.
Mm-hmm. I don't know which half I like more, honestly.
We'll see.
Mm-hmm. Like of the trailer is what I mean.
In terms of like actual like feeling in my like body, second half.
Well, yeah, because of all the characters that are showing up. But I'm talking about like story wise.
I don't know.
The first half seems like it's gonna be really interesting.
We'll see. So they open
and
with
emotional.
The conversation. It's a good conversation. It's cute. Mm-hmm. He seems stressed. Spider-Man's best Spider-Man.
When they're actually going through something. They're fine. It took them 3 movies to do it.
Nah, man. First movies are great. Anyway. Then, yeah, he's walking through the halls. Now, do you think that the dude in the white shirt is Matt Murdock?
I'm hoping it is.
Nah, dude. It's not.
I think it is.
Why? Okay, why is he at the police station?
He's Peter Sawyer.
But they're not at the police station.
What do you mean?
They actually detest it.
What?
In Daredevil.
Yeah, but they go to the police stations, though.
I know, but he wouldn't
They've
be
been there many times.
And the biggest thing is he has love handles. And a tummy.
He hasn't been Daredevil in a while.
If it's Daredevil, I'm sorely disappointed.
It's an oversized shirt. That's all it is, Shaq.
Bro. You can see it. You can see where it comes up.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's Daredevil.
And then he's on a bridge. And we think it may be the bridge that Gwen Stacy dies on in the comics. Now, this could be an Easter egg, or they're going to kill either Ned or MJ.
Honestly, I hope one of them dies.
I think Ned is going to die. MJ is Zendaya. She probably helps money, and they're like, let's keep some of that.
That is true. I kind of would hope that.
I kind of want Ned to die.
I kind of want MJ to die.
I don't know.
Because he's going into college now. It's the perfect time for him to kill off the love interest, and then.
Nah, I think it's too cliche. They've done it. Kill the best friend. Get Harry Osborn in here.
Oh well, no, he does meet Harry in college, right?
I know, yeah.
So I mean, Blake, I don't know. Either way is good.
Plus, I honestly be way more sad if Ned died.
Yeah.
So. Because like you're cool, MJ, but still, you suck. People taking pictures of him, showing with Aunt May. Ned's getting questioned.
People are wondering if Peter and Ned are gonna even be like close in this movie.
I don't know.
Because like you never see them walking next to each other. They're always like behind each other, and he's like it's affecting people, and it cuts to Ned.
Yeah, Ned's in the back with Flash Thompson, who has yellow hair.
Mm-hmm. And then, but like he could easily be walking next to Peter. He's holding Zendaya.
This movie 33 hours because there better be a moment where Flash Thompson learns that Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
There will be.
We get the reaction.
See what I'm scared about though is like there's that emotional moment and there's a couple emotional moments in the Far From Home trailer, and then they were like 2 seconds.
That's true. I don't know, but that's like a whole minute of the trailer.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying.
Then, after 1 minute, we see Doctor Strange. Now, firstly, what is happening with the Sanctum Sanctorum?
It's Christmas. They were decorating.
It's not Christmas.
Yeah, it is.
Doesn't look like Christmas. Now, we do know there are going to be Christmas time at some point.
Yeah, exactly. That's what
but
I mean.
That could be the end. Because that was, I mean,
It's clearly, Jack, do you not see this? This is clearly this time.
It doesn't look
Wong
like
is going on vacation.
Like
That's where he's going. Or he's going to fight Abomination.
Yeah, I don't know. He looks like he's going to like where Iron Fist crashed, which I don't want to bring up the show, but like a mountain in snow. The Appalachians, we'll say.
He's going on Christmas break.
Dude, he's gonna be like, what the again, Steven? Dude.
People were like, it doesn't make sense for like Steven, a neurosurgeon, to like mess up a spell from someone talking.
Have you watched the movies? Have they watched the movies?
What do you mean?
He has no development. He's an asshole in every movie.
No, like, cause messing it up, cause like even under pressure while someone else is talking, he should be able to perform this.
Yeah,
spell.
but he's never done the spell. And as a neurosurgeon, you spend like 8 years in college.
Yeah, but brain surgery, dude. Brain surgery.
I don't think there's a correlation between.
I'm just saying, after doing that for so long, he should be fine with someone talking in the background.
But I don't think that's the reason it messed up. Well, it's part of it, but he's never done it.
That was what people were saying, and I was like, but my thought would be that like, Peter has something to do with this spell, obviously, so maybe he's the one who's interacting with it and messing it up, or it's just his thoughts that are messing it up.
I don't know. I didn't take that part in the trailer as like it completely being Peter. I actually took it more when I first saw it as Doctor Strange just didn't know what he was really doing. Because he says it. Or Wong's like, don't do it. He's like, I've never done it. But anyway, I like his fit. And he's got a new haircut. So.
And he does have character development in the first one.
A little bit.
He could have clearly went back to being a neurosurgeon and making a ton of money, but he decided to do this. There's a choice where he leaves his love interest and goes to decide to save the world. I think it's his ego
because, let's be honest, magic's a little cooler.
And he dies so many times just for the world. Why would he do that? What if he's like,
I'm saying
I've come to bargain. I want to work with you.
I'm saying his ego. He still has an ego.
Yeah, Tony Stark did too.
I know.
So what's the problem with the ego? He had character development in the first one.
I just meant in terms of like it makes sense that he'd be like, yeah, Wong said not to do it, but I'll do it anyway. Like that he never really got over. He's doing that at the end of the first one.
But Infinity War with the Mind Stone thing, where he's trying to protect it, where he's trying to protect it nonstop. Time Stone, not Mind Stone.
I still think he's cocky.
Well, I think he's cocky, but like I think he knows where to draw a line.
Maybe, but again, he may not. Maybe the reason this didn't work is because the multiverse already broke. He didn't know, like before it was already a dangerous spell, but now that the multiverse is open, it's just like a door opening.
Yeah, I'm curious if Peter's gonna have to do some more persuading, or if it's just gonna be like he goes straight and does it.
Yeah. When I first saw the part where Peter's like in the hallway in the black and gold suit, I thought it was a symbiote. Like I was like, what? Oh, they're really going here?
But I watched this trailer at one point in 0.25 speed, the entire thing.
Oh my! But anyway, I like the black and gold suit.
Yeah, it's not horrible, but it's just like
it looks better in live action.
Why are they doing Iron Man with him?
I don't know. I mean, I think it's probably the suit inside out.
Yeah, but like why?
I don't know. So he stands out in the final.
He got a stain on one.
So he stands out in the final battle.
Is it for court?
Because he
needs to wear black.
Because he has the other Spider-Man. Then I like Wong's fit too. And then they go in. He casts a spell. It looks sick as always, but then when it breaks, bro. Oh, the visuals though.
Completely destroys everything.
Looks like Thor Ragnarok for a second.
It is Thor Ragnarok.
And then we have the Inception visuals. Looking as good as ever. And then, so it's this Christmas.
It's Sandman, and it's Electro.
And what's most interesting about that to me, as many have pointed out, once we get there.
Are you talking about the defending thing?
That Sandman, is seemingly defending Spider-Man. Oh, this isn't the exact shot. Just another shot of Sandman.
Maybe he's just working with them because he wants to get home to his daughter.
Probably. She's old now. Unless he got plucked out right when we last saw him. But
he was gone with the wind.
And then we have this train scene, which is interesting.
It looks really cool.
Because like, what's going on? First off, they're in like the Grand Canyon, far from New York.
Maybe they're somewhat at odds, but someone was like, Doctor Strange is gonna be the sixth member of the Sinister Six. I'm like, no, he's not. No. Maybe they're at like they're not like chilling, but
they're definitely not chilling, as we've seen like multiple times. It seems that Uncle Ben's gonna deliver that great power, great responsibility message, or not Uncle Ben, Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
I mean,
he seems like a mentor who actually gives a shit.
Yeah, yeah, Tony. Tony gave a shit. He just didn't tell him. Yeah. There's also a theory that this is like an alternate version of Doctor Strange that we may see in What If.
Why does Marvel with everything with Marvel have to be tied in somewhat? Like, What If was supposed to be like a complete like What If anthology thing. Now it seems like it's gonna be tied in somehow.
I don't know. I thought that at first, but now it's like
we'll see.
I think that parts of it are Captain Carter the finale, the last episode is gonna be tying, but I don't know. I don't think it was ever supposed to be an anthology. We just didn't know that.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like that. Why do they do that with every show? Like
Whatever.
Loki,
I don't
why
mind.
was that tied? Like it just came out of nowhere.
I don't mind. I think Loki needed it, maybe.
Well, yeah. Now that I think about it, but like I'm saying.
Now and then we have this box, which some people pointed out. I don't know how important it really is. The box when
it looks like they might be fighting over it and stuff.
Yeah. But thank God they're red and black suits.
Maybe that's the way home, and then they get in an altercation, they drop it and break it, and that's why there's no way home.
See, No Way Home is now an even more interesting title because does that mean they're in the other universe?
I don't know who's in whose universe. And obviously someone can't get home.
Because No Way Home could also imply just the idea like there's no way home because your identity is revealed. Like you have to, but I don't know. And then we have the scene, or then we have Happy. Do you think he'll die? I hope they don't kill Happy.
I don't want him to die because he's been there since the beginning as well. But like, part of me does.
I really don't. I don't even care. I don't care if it's
I don't want someone to show up in a Quinjet to save Peter.
I don't want if Spider-Man's character gets better because Happy dies, I don't care. I want it reverted. I can't have Happy die. It means too much to me.
Do you remember my fan theory, Jack?
I'd cry. No, I don't remember it.
About Toby?
Oh yeah, he's gonna have sex with Marissa
Tomei.
Yeah.
He's gonna come in, fuck Aunt May. Then he's gonna realize it's Aunt May, and then things are gonna get weird.
Nah, he won't care.
It's Toby.
He doesn't like. Get out of my way! He won't. And then we have this thing in the basement where people are like, "Is it Lizard?" I think Lizard was.
Okay, I have a question. I was thinking about this.
Lizard better get a new design.
His design
are you fucking kidding? It's so ugly.
When does it look good?
Like in every comic artist, Todd McFarlane's first 6 issues.
No, but I'm saying when does it not look like something that's an ugly creature?
No, it's just a design. He doesn't have a snout and he has no lips, and it makes him look British. In particular. He just doesn't look Lizard.
I have a question.
And he's a weird shade of green.
Would you want to get a Spider-Man 4?
Yeah.
Like for Toby.
Yeah.
Or would you rather have an Amazing Spider-Man 3?
Toby. I'd want like a Logan type finale.
I mean, yeah, I get that.
Because like the final dance is nice and all in Spider-Man 3, but I feel that there's still some things to wrap up there.
Yeah. But I honestly would rather see Andrew Garfield get another actually a redemption movie, you know what I mean? Because Toby's is, people call it literally the Holy Trilogy.
All hail.
And I'd like to see Andrew actually get another shot at it.
Maybe, but maybe just do a hard reset on that.
I mean, they could, but
I don't know, because it's like they ruined Green Goblin. Done. Because they killed Norman. They ruined the Lizard.
Him back alive?
What happened? Where's the snout? It's a lizard. Electra's taken now. Have you seen the Rhino? Mm-mm.
Hot man.
Actually, just don't do the Rhino live action. Too much going on there.
No, but I think it'd be interesting to see Amazing Spider-Man 3.
I mean, I'd personally rather see Spider-Man 4 if I could only choose one.
I don't know which one I would choose.
Then we have the shot of Yellow, Lightning, and Sandman. Fuck yeah! Sandman's gonna look so... Actually, can we appreciate how good Sandman looked in 2007?
I think it's Nostalgia Jack. I saw a picture of him the other day. It didn't look so great.
Nah, bro. It looks fire. Especially that one scene where he's like trying to grab the thing.
Like in some scenes, yeah, but like when he's full sand, there's parts that don't look that great.
I thought it looked good. Especially for 2007. Like
it looks good for its time, but like I'm just like compared to now, I'm like.
But I was about to say, Sandman with 2021 CGI.
Yeah, it'll look great.
And what's interesting is that we kind of saw Sandman. Like Mysterio did that fake Sandman at the very beginning of Far From Home.
What if it's just him? What are these all Mysterio?
People are like, is it going to be John Cena? Because remember he posted the Sandman picture like 5 or 6 months ago and deleted it like Jamie Foxx.
Maybe. Oh my god, he'd be a good Sandman.
He would. People pointed it out. Give him that green shirt, green and dark green shirt, some khakis. You got Sandman. And then the yellow lightning. I mean, we can appreciate the blue, but this is gonna be cool to see. Like, I mean, it's just sick. Then, bro, Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin. Yes.
What if it ends up not being Willem's?
Then I'm leaving.
You'll walk out.
But I could smell Willem from this picture.
And like this looks like the spot where we first saw like the first leaked set photos. Like remember how there's the car that's going down and it's like on the rooftop or something. So I'm hoping we see this somewhat early.
Oh no, that doesn't matter. They film just whenever
they do, but I don't care.
No, this is probably the final battle.
No.
This will probably lead to that fight where Electro and Sandman are together, and people are also pointing out. Maybe I'll find a picture where it's like you can maybe see Toby and Andrew in that. You could definitely see Tom Holland, but they're like.
Where are they gonna have time for all these characters?
I don't know, dude.
Because these are all, like a lot of them are very deep characters.
I really hope that the movie is 3 hours. It won't be.
I want it to be 4 hours.
I'd take a 4 hour.
Because like, how are we gonna get time to catch up with Toby? How are we gonna get time to catch up with Andrew?
I have a feeling they're gonna be cameos, but there is a rumor right now going around that this has been kind of consistent since these things started popping up that they may try to film. They may actually do Spider-Man 4.
I would want a Spider-Man 4 and Amazing Spider-Man 3. Honestly.
Well, yeah, I'd want both if we could, but
because Andrew Garfield didn't get his chance.
He's
such a good actor too.
Yeah, I mean, no, that sounds good. Fuck. Do I say no to Kelly?
Not from Kelly's.
Another day. But yeah, I'm so excited. Willem Dafoe, probably my favorite actor. I mean, he's hung too, so like. That's just plus. Here's a picture of his dick. I'm kidding.
I don't know why that made me think of the thing from the bathroom. The locker room.
Of course it did. Dude, did you see how that guy was
Stop, we don't need to talk about this.
But yes, fuck yeah, I'm so excited. We got some explosions going on. Always cool to see.
Dude, I swear though, when he says hello, Peter, if he's talking to Tom Holland, I'm gonna kill myself.
No, he isn't. He's talking to Toby. I zoomed in on the sunglass. You can see Toby.
Dude, I really hope it's just cameos, and they're gonna go off do their own thing and make an Amazing Spider-Man 3 into Spider-Man 4.
Bro, dude.
But how are they gonna fucking explain Alfred Molina?
Hello, Peter. I don't know, dude.
Because if they do the thing where like the sun brought him there, like I honestly wouldn't like that.
The one thing the singular thing I'm nervous about is undercutting his arc.
Exactly, because he's I think it's Icarus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
flew too close to the sun.
It's perfect. And if they're like the sun brought him here, fuck you.
And he was like, you don't control me anymore to his arms. And they're like, no. And he.
So I'm nervous about that.
But other than that, it's still cool to see.
Yeah.
So that's the trailer. Now we can get into kind of. Okay, so first off, our Sinister Six, as of what it looks like now, is 5 members. Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin, Alfred Molina's Doc Ock, Jamie Foxx, Electro, Lizard by whoever the fuck played Lizard, and Sandman by most likely Thomas Hayden Church.
Then the last one
now
is Ned.
There is a running theory that I heard that's actually pretty good. It's that Ned, it wouldn't be our Ned that is Hobgoblin. It would be an alternate universe variant of Ned who happens to look like Ned, but it's the Hobgoblin. Now, I want to see the Hobgoblin live action because he's sick as hell.
I just feel like that'd be really weird with the Green Goblin.
But I think it would clash. I don't even know if there's a Sinister Six lineup that ever had 2 goblins in it. So that would be quite strange.
I'm trying to think who could.
I'd like maybe a Venom cameo.
That'd be nice, but Venom's kind of an anti-hero.
And yeah, at this point it'd be hard. That's what she said. I'd love to see. I mean, I think that it's gonna happen. I think that Venom 3 is gonna be. Because there's also a theory. We'll talk about this on our news segment. By the way, check out the podcast, the full podcast, anywhere listen to podcast, at Rebored Podcast. That they may try to, with this movie, completely expand. You know, they just changed their name again to the Spider-Man, Sony Universe of Spider-Man, or something like that. And so it's like, the thing is like they may go with a Miles trilogy adjacent to him in University, and then tie him into Carnage and all the pull everything together. So that's what rumor is going on right now. And
then they're gonna put Andrew.
I mean, it would make Mysterio, right? Tie it all together. This all happened because of Mysterio, and then he comes back. Maybe not actually him, but like
I don't know if I'd want him to come back.
Yeah, I think it's too soon. I mean, Mysterio was sick, but he also once again he clashes a bit.
Maybe we can get Scorpion in there. We saw him in the first.
I think it'd be sick to see Scorpion. I was gonna say that. I mean,
they tease him enough where the line where it's like, "Do you know his identity?"
Yeah.
So I mean,
and he has his Scorpion kit.
Yeah, too. And like now that he knows his identity, I think it makes sense.
I also think Vulture would work as like he comes in, you're like, what? I thought he was good, but then he like sacrifices himself or something. But I could see Sandman doing that equally.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I mean, I
kind of want Scorpion now.
I do. I think, and Scorpion works as like not too important. Shocker works too. Give him like the comic accurate everything.
Yeah.
So yeah. I think okay, and then so what's your pick if you had to pick one?
One more?
Just out of the
Scorpion.
Yeah, I'd say either Shocker or Scorpion. But and then plot. What do you think the plot of this movie is? Do you want me to go first or?
I kind of have an idea. Like this movie's gonna be fucking great. I don't think any of us are actually like prepared for this movie. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we're gonna look back at this and be like, "What the fuck were we thinking?"
I know. So my idea is that the first half, maybe the first act, or maybe it takes a turn at the midpoint, is just dealing with Far From Home. You know, probably some J.K. Simmons. Dude, my two favorite actors are in this movie.
I know. I think it's gonna be great because I think this movie, like, I hope they don't solve like the court case like halfway through the movie because I think it's gonna be great if he's like having to try to be Spider-Man, fight these big villains, and have this court case going on.
Yeah. So I think, so he'll be dealing with that for like the first half, and then I think midpoint, maybe the turn of the second act. I'd say midpoint probably. That's when like the multiverse opens. Then of course all these villains start bleeding through. And then we get these scenes like that we saw with Doctor Strange and Peter as they are having to like deal with that until the third act where we see all the villains, and then that's where I think the final battle begins at that bridge where then we're gonna get that moment where Doc Ock says hello Peter, and then it's gonna get all the villains, and we're gonna get to that scene where like Sandman and Electro are there. We get all the villains. Toby and Andrew are finally there. And that's like the full third act. And then I think the final scene, I'm taking this from Straw Hat Goofy, who can be hit and miss, but I think he got this one perfectly, is that it would be the court case finally, the actual physical court case happens, and then his lawyer steps in and it's Matt Murdock.
Yeah.
And he gets a cameo in it.
That's what I would expect.
So, you going to run with that?
Yeah. Because as I said, I don't want the court case to be solved right away because I think it'd be nice to have... Like, or even I don't want it solved anywhere near the midpoint. I want it solved at the end because like it makes it more fun because Spider-Man always has to choose. You know what I mean? Having to choose between Spider-Man and his life. So I think that's perfect for this movie.
Yeah. So do you think that the status quo will now be like he has his identity not revealed, or like if hypothetically my theory comes true, the court case is at the very end. Do you think that end scene will resolve it? Like they'll kind of start doing that until like he goes to do the multiverse thing and then it breaks open or whatever. Like, do you think so? He'll get to a good enough point where that in one scene they can solve it, or do you think it'll be like a cliffhanger again? And then, because the only problem with that is that there's a lot that's going to happen in between this and the next Spider-Man movie. Even if they can turn it around in 2 years like they did this one, it's like Spider-Man's identity is not revealed. So do you want it to be wrapped up here, or would you like that end scene tease and then we?
I think I'd like it to be wrapped up here.
Yeah, part of me does, but the other half of me is like, there's so much going on.
Yeah.
And so
how do they do another one though with all these people in it?
Yeah, where do you go from here? I think the idea would be ground it, like completely.
Yeah, that's good.
He goes to university, he has nothing. Maybe Pappy does die, so he doesn't have like technology anymore. And War Machine's like, dude, you fucking idiot. Like, I'm taking it all. You dumb. Like, I mean, it seems possible, right? Because they're like, why did you have it's your drone? So he probably's gonna be like, I don't want that anymore.
Yeah.
I don't want that responsibility.
Also, like, they could do the thing where, like, let's say in the end, everyone forgets that he's Spider-Man, right?
Yeah.
Or like he has to make the because Doctor Strange says in the one of the best lines of this trailer, where he's like you have to, where he's like you have to you're living two lives, you have to like choose pretty much, right?
Doctor Strange literally just gives Spider-Man his character.
Yes, and he's like what if at the end he's like I choose to be Peter Parker, you know what I mean? Like this has been too much for me, too crazy. He goes to uni, he's like just being Peter Parker, and then like something calls him back.
I'm thinking the first one could be something like Spider-Man No More.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of did that with obviously Spider-Man 2, but
that was amazing. So why not?
Why not do it again? Something. I mean, obviously it would be from almost completely different perspectives. So I think it would work.
Yeah.
Like I think that's what you can do with MCU Spider-Man because if we're going with this type of Spider-Man like that's in this universe, use that to your advantage, I guess. Especially if we're gonna have if we go with this Amazing Spider-Man 3 or Spider-Man 4, like have this be a Avengers Spider-Man, and like. Do these storylines with interesting new characters and perspective. But yeah, I'm excited, man. This trailer sold me. I obviously was a little nervous that like they're gonna just ditch Far From Home thing after they were like, yeah, do the multiverse.
At least they're sticking with it, you know.
But they're sticking with it as far as we know. And Tom Holland looks like he has a frog in his mouth and he's always gonna cry. So good old
Peter Parker.
Anything else, Sean?
No, I'm just excited.
I think we covered this pretty good.
No, that was 10 minutes.
It was only 10 minutes. Alrighty, that's our I don't even know what I'm going to call this, like Spider-Man discussion. I think trailer to get the clicks. Thanks for watching. So check us out on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter.
Reaction in the title too.
At Rebored Podcast. Check out the full podcast at Rebored Podcast. You can like and subscribe here. And thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Donate to our GoFundMe.
Yep. GoFundMe so we can watch Spider-Man because we're running out of money because we're watching all these movies. And
subscribe so we can go to the premiere.
And Shang-Chi was $40. I know. $38.40.
I know. Wait, subscribe so we can go to the premiere.
Yes, guys. Please. Get us to 1,000 or like 100,000.
Yeah, let's go to the premiere.
Let's go, guys, together.